Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome back to the Resident Evil 4 VR Edition 100% walkthrough played on the Oculus Quest 2, which is the only platform it is available on at the time of this recording. We're playing on normal difficulty because that is the highest difficulty you can play on your first time through. I am VR Boomer. We just got done with the swamp. It's part 4. Let's go on to the lake, and we'll deal with Del Lago. Now we're going to go up this part of the hill first because this is a 100% walkthrough and we have a cutscene to catch up here. This is purely optional if you want to watch this little cutscene and get a peek at what's coming up ahead. Oh, there's the other cop. Well, he was a dick anyway. Yeah, I know enough Spanish to know that means let's get our asses out of here fast. Oh my goodness. Yep, we are indeed going to have to fight that. Alright, let's turn around. Let's head back down the hill. Gather up some treasures, and then go fight the lake monster. There's a bird's nest up there. Give that a little quick tap. Ooh, a gold bangle. Got some ammo in here. Ooh, and a yellow herb. Let's get that combined with the other herbs there. I know we've got at least one we can mix up. Game has been kind of stingy on the herbs this playthrough. Maybe it's because I haven't needed a whole lot. Alright, in here, we have a barrel right here. We get an herb. We will combine that with that red herb we have floating around there. Got the typewriter over there. And that is it. And now, you can, in fact, kill these fishes. Just like you could the other ones. Oh, two. Really? Or... don't shoot the water, and you won't die to Del Lago. That's funny, okay? Not for nothing, but that is funny. So we're going to retrace our steps here. Now you know, because I showed you, do not shoot the water unless you want to die to Del Lago. Y'all didn't see that one coming, did you? No, you're thinking, oh, this is just a regular playthrough. VR Boomer's just walking us through. Oh, no, it's the big monster come to eat us. And there's the save point there, as I mentioned before. Now, let's go deal with Del Lago the proper way, shall we? You walk up here, A to hop in the boat. Now, I use full immersion on the boat. I don't have any issues with motion sickness. There are other ways that you can do it if you do deal with the motion sickness. I'm just going to drive for a minute, and then we'll go to a cutscene where we get attacked by Del Lago. Oh, here it comes. It's a monster, Leon. There is a harpoon gun that we will be using to kill him. You can't use any of your regular weapons here. Of course, the anchor falls out, hooks onto the monster, and we start the old Nantucket sleigh ride. You will be able to steer your boat a little bit as it drags you along, and you want to do your best to steer away from the stumps or from its mouth, because it will knock you out of the boat like that, and you swing your arms to swim. That'll get you back in the boat. If you do that too many times, oh, you will get hurt every time he hits your boat. So let's eat an egg there, just so we don't die unexpectedly. Really just want to be away from his mouth wherever he opens it up, if you can. Now we come to this part where he is hiding in the lake, and he will be coming at you from some distance away. You just don't know which direction. You have to listen for him, and you want to shoot him in the mouth if you can. As many times as you can before he reaches the boat, and we go on the sleigh ride again. This is really just a matter of get as many spears into him as possible. Try not to let yourself get tangled up on the stumps or bitten by him. See, he's ducking that way. We want to try and motor the other way. And we have another one of these moments where we just have to look around, listen for him, keep your eyes peeled. There he is, over there. Again, just get as many spears into him as you can. He'll yank you and turn you around. See him over that way. We want to try and be over here when he surfaces, so you're not getting bitten by him as it surfaces. And that's it. Almost it. You are going to have to chop a rope. So just be ready. There is an action cut coming up right now. Because, of course, the rope wraps around Leon's ankle. He has to try and knife himself free. And just the same motion like when you're running. And that's it. Lago is defeated. Not too hard. It's constant action, so you need to be careful. You need to be on your toes. And now we do a long set of cutscenes where Leon motors away. At least the threat in the water is gone. Now this is a different shore than the one you left from. As we can see, the Las Plagas is starting to infect Leon. We get another save point here. Again, we're not going to bother saving just yet because we're doing the walkthrough. And there's another cutscene where Leon starts to get sick and has one of those fake out nightmare wake ups. Yay, fake out nightmare wake up. Oh, it's Hunnigan. She must be wondering where we're at.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
All right. Over here, we've got a public notice note. Got some ammo up here. Got a flash grenade up there. There is another save point here. Got a box there. Nothing else in there. Now, if you continue on up this hill, that will take you to the waterfall area where you will find the key to get you in the church. But before we do that, we're going to hop in the boat back again. There is no more Del Lago to worry about. right across the way here, there's a merchant dock. There is another access to this, but we're going to go in this way right now. Just go into the cave. Hopefully you just go into the cave. Alright, we're getting jammed up on the side of it here. Ha! Come on. Go, boat. Alright, there we go. Now we're clear, I think. There we go. And we'll go to this merchant dock. And before we talk to the merchant, I'm going to smash that open. We will push that crate. Smash those barrels. Climb up here. Push this crate. Push this crate. Smash that barrel. Smash these barrels. And... hey, buddy! Grab the ammo there. Climb back up the ladder. And right over here, in this fire pit, there's the spinel that we can knock loose. We will drop down. Come back over this way. Smash some more barrels. Grab that spinel. Let us go talk to the merchant, see if he's got anything new for us.
Things on sale. What are you
We've got something else we can tune up. We can tune up the shotgun, so let's do that.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Back there. I don't think there's anything else we want to buy right now. Do we have anything to sell right now? Let's check. Oh, yes, we've got that.
I'll buy it at a high price.
We've got that.
Is that all, stranger?
And this is the first gem that goes on that. We'll put back there. Oh, we didn't sell.
What are you selling?
Ha! You actually have to hit the sell button.
I'll buy it at a high price. Is that all?
There we go.
Thank you.
All right. Let's exit that. Now, we go back down to our boat. Hop on our boat. And we do have another mission we're going to do, and I'm going to show you how to do this. I like to do this before I go. See, there's a fire pit over there, and there's a fire pit over there. And this is the one on the right we want to go to. This is the area where we first encountered Lago. And there's a reason I like to do this first. Because apparently, despite owning a kayak, I do not know how to drive a boat. Stuck in the weeds. There we go. Now, way up ahead on the hill, there's some wolves that turn into zombie wolves. Oh, because we haven't seen the sprouty zombies yet. Now you're going to see the sprouty zombies before you would normally encounter them. You'll see their glowing green eyes right up ahead here. Oh, gross. So we're going to start running. Preferably more quickly than I did there. Whoop. You just want to run. Just don't look at the wolves. They'll run into the house. You're going to run down to the boat here. You're just going to motor out a little bit and get turned around. Turn the boat around, that is. And they should come down to the dock. And now, you can spear gun them. And that way you don't waste any actual ammo on them. You do have to wait for them to get down to you. So you may have to actually go back up on the dock, get them to chase you back down here. Like that. Hop on your boat. You want to motor out just a little bit from the shore. Takes 2 spears per puppers. You want to motor out a little bit. Oh, I guess it takes 3 for this one. Because if you're too close to the dock, they can actually get to you. This is a little bit tricky in that you're exposing yourself a little bit more to the dogs, but this will save your ammo, which is kind of why we're doing it this way. There should be 2 more, a little bit around this corner. And we're just going to run. They should run right past us. As long as we keep moving, they should not be able to get to us. This is slightly different than it is on the PC version, but it's basically the same. Because typically on the PC version, they will all immediately just chase you down here. Even though it looks like they're stuck up around the corner a little bit. Alright, we're going to have to disembark. Try and get them to chase us down. Oh, here they come. Motor out a little bit. And there should be the last 2. Are they both down here? One of them. Yep, there they are. Just get a beat on them and fire away. This way you're not wasting ammo on them. And it's kind of funny. I'm going to go up and double check, but that should be all of them. There's a bird's nest up here that has respawned. But apparently doesn't have anything in it. Okay, just double checking. That is indeed all the wolves. Now, we could proceed up that way, but we would just end up having to backtrack through that anyway. So now we're going to go back over to the cabin where we woke up, which is the other orange fire, which is right over there. You can see the fire pits on the hill there. The blue one is the merchant. The orange ones are the normal landings. All right. We emptied the loot out of there. Now it is time to head on back to the waterfall section. Now we are doing a 100% kill. You don't actually have to kill these guys that are coming up here. You can actually run right past them. But yes, we now have the whiphead zombies. These guys have a distance attack. You have to be careful because they can hit you at range, so you want to back off, and you have to hit them in the parasite. Takes quite a few hits to get them. There we go. Again, you could just run right past these guys if you want to. You don't actually have to kill them. Ooh, spooky. Alright, hop across here, hop across here. Yeah, if you look down there, you see those boxes rotating around? You're going to have to shoot them off of their chains. So we're just going to do that while we're right here. Easy peasy. We're going to be climbing down here. If you look right in there, you'll see there's a Ganadonos right there. You can shoot him down. If you have the rifle, you can rifle shot him from right there. He's a knife thrower. So just be sure you're moving. Easy peasy. Alright, we're going to hop down here. There's nothing right there or right there. Here's where we hop across these. Now, we're going to run up in here first, even though we can't yet get through the waterfall. There's an item to grab right there. An amber ring, that'll be worth some money. We're going to climb up here. Grab ourselves a plant, a healing herb. We're going to run this way. We're going to hop across these. There will be a swarm of Ganados coming very soon. There's a couple of different ways you can deal with them. Now, after we throw this lever, we're going to hop back across the boxes, and when we do, they're going to start come running out of there. You can immediately run back to this platform and just stand up here and knife them all if you want. It's a little tedious, so I'm actually not going to do it this time around, but it is the most ammunition efficient way to deal with them. But it is kind of tedious and time consuming. So we're not going to bother with that right now. As soon as we head this way, out they come. We're going to hop right back across here, right back across here, right back across here. And then as they try and run across, they'll just fall right in the water. See, if you shoot them when they're on the box, they fall into the water. And that's it. That's not the most ammunition efficient way to do it. That is one of the safest ways to do it. And it's also the least time consuming way to do it. Alright, here we go. In the spooky cavern, and here is the piece to unlock the church door. Oh. Hunnigan's back. Hi, Hunnigan.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Darn tootin'. All right. Now this takes us back to the merchant stock where we were at before. Now if you come this way first, you will eventually end up back where those dogs were, where the murder dogs were. But you won't be able to use the spear gun on them because you won't have the boat available to you. And this dock will look very familiar. Now, this is not the dock we were at before where we got the spinel, but there is something very important we need to buy here.
Got a selection of good things. What are you buying?
And actually, let's check our attaché case first. We need to make sure we have space for it, and we do not have space for it. And this is very important. We need to clear out some room here. So I think we're actually going to sell our rifle ammo, because we don't actually need the rifle ammo right now. And we'll get more of it when the time comes. We could probably sell a grenade as well. See, the thing is, I've been not taking a whole lot of damage, so I haven't used hardly any of my healing stuff. So we're probably going to sell some grenades and our rifle ammo. And you will see why in just a moment. So let's sell the big boys.
Stranger?
The boxes of rifle ammo, because we need to clear out enough space for what we're going to be doing here. We need another space open here that's roughly the same size as the shotgun is. So this is going to be tricky. See, I think I've been doing too well here. Put that up right there. That right there. Let's see how much stuff we can fit in here. You'll see why we're doing this in just a moment. I think that will fit it. All right, so let's sell all of that.
Thank you.
Now we're going to go to the
What are you
buy.
buying?
And we're going to buy ourselves
Stranger. Now that's a weapon.
a freaking rocket launcher. And you'll see why we want that in just a moment. Now, before we go up, see, we're back in this area, going back to the quarry now. We will also eventually be going back down to the swamp. Ha! Inventory full. How about that? Yeah, and we don't have any room to fit anything. Now, before we go into the quarry section, what we want to do is equip the rocket launcher. Now, what you need to know about the rocket launcher is your forward hand is the trigger on this, not the back hand. So you grab it with the forward hand, grab it with your forward grip, bring it up, and you'll be able to look through it. And then you'll trigger with your front hand, not your regular trigger hand. All right, you ready? Here we go. This is the quickest, easiest way to deal with this upcoming monster, which is what we heard growling from behind that wall a moment ago. Or in the last walkthrough, when we were first here.
Rapido, rapido, rapido.
See, I know what rapido means. That's pretty easy. It means move your fucking asses is what it means. Loco? Here's another word. What the hell is that? Ah, no! El Gigante! The thick boy! We are in some serious trouble now, right? You know what? This is going to take care of him really easily. There is another way to deal with this guy. You shoot him a bunch of times, and then his, but see, that's the easy way to deal with him. Now, it cost us 30,000 for that rocket launcher, but he's going to leave us 30,000 behind. That is the pro way to deal with this guy. Just drop a rocket in him and say, "Good night, Irene." And there's all the money we paid to get that rocket launcher. Now we're going to run around. So the other way that you can defeat him is you shoot him in the legs until he drops. And then you knife the crap out of his Las Plagas, his parasite that shows up. Let's mix up some herbs here. We're going to flip around because we have things to clear out. There's all kinds of goodies in these little cabins now. All three of them now have items in them. And this one over here too. TMP ammo. Now, back this way will take us back to the churchyard, where we will be rescuing Ashley, but we are not going to go that way yet. And why, you ask? Because we're going to go back through the swamp, and we're going to empty all the enemies out of the swamp first. If you will notice, that guy with the smoker there, give me a chance to show you. He will breathe in to blow the flame at you, and you can just drop one round in him, and it will ignite him on fire. It's a little too close there. They can actually get inside of the knife if you're not careful. It's one of the things I've noticed about the knife in VR. If they're too close, you're not actually going to hit them. Let's grab the money there. You know what? I think we're going to use a full heal here because this will actually up your max health. So let's do that. We haven't done that yet. And we've got a barrel over here. Empty out. And let's go say hi to the people down below. Oh, that's right. We do not have a double-handed weapon, so let's make sure our TMP is loaded up. Now, in this pass through the swamp, there will not be a group of gang coming down this hill from behind you. However, you have to be careful because some of these guys will do that. If you want to deal with the spaghetti heads quickly, TMP is one of the best ways to do that. Now, there's no more bombs to trip people up with, so we're just going to have to take them out manually. Some of these guys will swing at you with the torches. Some of them will try and blow the flame on you. And they are not doing themselves any favors with that. And suddenly the rain sound stopped. Okay, that's really weird. I don't know if you guys are hearing this differently now as well, but for some reason the ambient rain sounds just stopped. That's really weird. Let's deal with this guy. Where is he? A little hard to see under the water there. We got him. We're going to come back up here. Now, there is another snake up here. So you want to make sure you kill him really quickly. The egg. Get the barrel back here. So the reason we are doing this, if I haven't mentioned it yet, is because if we don't do this now, when we come back through here again, we're going to have Ashley in tow. And I don't know about you, but I find escort missions to be a real pain in the butt. So it makes more sense to come back in through here. Yeah, that respawn, but there's nothing in it. To come back through here and clear all this out without Ashley in tow. Hi, guys. You just have to be careful when you're at this part, because it's quite possible that just about anybody's head is going to burst open and turn into one of those Las Plagas things. All right. That is the swamp completely cleared out, and I believe that is as far as we need to go here, because on the other side of that door are those zombie dogs. We already took care of the zombie dogs over there. All right. Now let's go rescue Ashley, and when we're done rescuing Ashley, we'll wrap up this particular part of the walkthrough. There is a little bit of backtracking in this area. Oh, actually, we're going to do something else before we go rescue Ashley again. And yes, we have to go back to the Pueblo and back through the farm. And we're going to do that right now before we have Ashley in tow yet again. So we don't have to deal with that. We've got some more dogs to kill. Or wolves, or whatever they are. In the cemetery. And some more ganados. So, we are going to be coming back through here with Ashley in tow. But again, we're doing this now, so we don't have to worry about doing it with Ashley in tow, which, as all of you I'm sure know, is a real pain. Now over here, sorry, I have to adjust my space. We have some dogs. These are just regular old dogs. These are not zombie splash dogs. Give them a shot. They'll come running down. And I like to TMP these guys because you really can't. You really can't deal with these guys the way you do the Ganados. So it's easier just to have your TMP or your shotgun and just mow them down. Not super ammo efficient, but it is the safest way to manage them. Alright, we have another thing up there that I think is... Ah, no, this time it's got some in it. Now, as we pass through the farm and the village, you will see that they are all reset. And all of these areas have loot boxes that are reset. You'll pardon me for swinging twice, but I feel like there's a snake coming, and I just want to make sure I'm ready for it. The bird's nest is back. We're going to hop down here. Kick in that door. The merchant's there. We don't need anything from the merchant here. You can shoot this lamp out again, but there's nothing new to grab. This box is respawned. This barrel has respawned. And I believe if we shoot that down, there will be another spinel in there. Which there is. Kick through there. Smash the crate. Alright. We are going to go back into the Pueblo. Now, what I like to do is run down one of these trails, but not that trail over there. I like to come up this way. Why don't I run down that other one? Because there's a bunch of bear traps. And you have to be careful because these guys will potentially turn into the head monsters. Like that. Just try and keep it at a distance. Alright, he's done. Let's run into here. Alright, there's no one coming from up behind us. There is one of these other paths that does have a bunch of people on it, though. A bunch of ganados, so we'll have to go deal with them. Keep your situational awareness up so you don't get jumped. Oh, zombie head. You know what? I don't have time for this. Do love the machine pistol. Let me tell you. Most of the other bad guys will be up here. And watch out, there's bear traps in here. Yep, she's one of those. Our ammo. That is so funny, isn't it? So funny. Alright. Get all of these bear traps out of the way. We are going to be coming back through here with Ashley, and we do not need Ashley stepping into a bear trap. Alright, that cabin is empty. We're going to come over to this cabin. This cabin is also empty. And we're going to do like we did before, just make a pass through the whole village, make sure we gather everything up and kill all the bad guys. I think there might be something on the table up here. Yep, we've got a spinel. Alright, exit this way. Alright, yeah, nothing over here. Obviously is where we came in. We're going to be going back into this building again. I'm just making sure there's no one hiding back there. That. There's going to be nothing in there. We're going to come back into this building. There will not be a lock on the inner door this time. Got that. Put some money there. That disgusting mattress is still there. And now we're going into the chainsaw house. It's a little tricky in here because with the darkness, they really minimize your field of view. Which makes it a little bit harder to negotiate these areas. And a little bit creepy, I'm not going to lie. Alright, that's it. Sadly, there is no spinel or ammo or anything up there. So we're going to hop back down. And I believe that is all the areas that we can clear. So, time to go on to the farm. We're going to clear the farm. And after we clear the farm, we're going to go back to the church, and that's where we're going to wrap this one up. And then we will retrieve Ashley in the next episode. Again, things are respawned. Got another public notice note. There's no more blue medallions, obviously. There are bear traps inside there now. And this dude in the barn. That will alert people over there, so you want to be aware of that. Some of these guys will try and swing their torches at you, like that. So everyone that has a torch. Oh. You know, one thing you should know, and this is probably as good a time as any to show it off. If we equip a flash grenade here, and I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, but flash grenades auto-kill the Las Plagas parasites when they're out like that. Again, that was purely for demonstration. Come on. You're going to throw that at me, or you're going to try and breathe fire on me? Oh. Saw the cap go flying. You can see how much range that thing has when it swings. These will get you from quite a ways out. If you want to dust them quickly, you can use the TMP here. If you've got a bunch of them around you, then using a flash grenade is certainly a viable option. There we go. Now, let's see if we can get these folks to chase us. Sometimes you can get them to fall off of there. But not this time, I guess. You can go into the building and up around. It's kind of tricky to do. Apparently, we're just going to have to dump a lot of ammo into them. Let's go for a headshot. That worked. That also worked. Now, again, be careful. Whoops. Here's bear traps. We do not want to step into any bear traps. Just make sure the floor is clear where you're walking. Gather up all your items. Alright, there's one more guy and a whole bunch of bear traps we have to take care of before we head back to the churchyard. We can jump down here. There's a box. Obviously, the beer stein itself is gone. There's nothing more to get in there. I don't know if that box ever respawns any more loot or not. Ah. All right. And he is dead. Smash the box. Set off the traps because we are going to have to come back through here with Ashley. We do not need her stepping into a bear trap randomly. And here, my freaking long-range knife, apparently. Alright, and now since I accidentally knocked the ladder over, we got to set it back up. We got to climb it, and now we're going to go back to the churchyard. So we're going to retrace our steps. As you can see, there's nothing left to get over here. That's where that pearl pendant was earlier. Back to the Pueblo. Back to the secret entrance. There is a lot of retracing, but honestly, this is really the best way to do it because this is the way you can do it where Ashley is not going to end up dying. And it's just so much easier to fight your way through those if you don't have her in tow. You don't have to pay attention to someone dragging her away. You can just take care of what you need to take care of and be done with it. All right. We're going to climb up here. Back to the cemetery. Nothing will respawn here, so you're perfectly safe to just charge on through. Here we are back at the churchyard. You can ring the bell if you want. Nobody will come. Alright, and here we are at the churchyard. That's where we're going to wrap up this particular walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If there's anything that you think I missed, let me know in the comments down below, and I can always make a supplementary video to fill that in. I look forward to seeing you guys next time, and as always, be kind to one another and have fun.